Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today it's Kirishima from My Hero Academia, Red Riot. So the guy whose skin hardens up and stuff. So I don't have his full hero costume in this one, so we just have his face just here, and we got his arm and his fist sort of up here with some of that hardened skin on it. So we are going to start, as usual, with the right eye. So we are just, I'd say, halfway, about the halfway point of our page for the eyes. So just about here. Maybe a bit higher than halfway, a little bit higher. So we're going to start with his right eyelid. So middle of our page here. And then we'll come over slightly a little bit, maybe just here. Yeah, so we're about the middle and a bit higher than halfway. Diagonal line up, and then we'll go across like so. This comes down the side like this. And then we can just thicken up this top eyelid a little bit. Make it a bit pointy maybe on the corner here. Like so. Then his bottom eyelid is thinner. So we're just going to curve it around lightly like this. Just about here. And remember guys, if I go too fast, just hit that pause button. Slow down the video. And I would suggest using a pencil first with an eraser for mistakes. And then you could ink afterwards. Just it's a lot better to go that way instead of ink straight out. So his iris just here. Then we have his pupil inside, really small, like so. And then his eyebrow. So he's frowning. You know, he's downturned frown. So we have a curved line just here. And then this eyebrow is going to come up diagonal, just past the top of his eyelid here. And it's going to come up to a point just here. Then we have the other side of it. So it comes up just here, and it's going to get thinner up to here. So it's going to go up to a real sharp bit right there. And then we might have just a little bit of a brow line just coming across here. So next eye, come over and do the other one. So we'll go here. We're a bit closer than eye distance. Maybe a little bit closer. So if you measure his eye, it's about an eye distance across, maybe a little tiny bit closer, but pretty similar. So we start with a diagonal line across here, and then we'll go up that way. And then we'll go down to a point there. And then we'll just make this a bit thicker. And then the bottom eyelid coming out from that one, it's a thinner line to there, curving around. Then his iris and pupils. So we're going to curve this up and under, like so. And then his pupils in there. Eyebrow, frowning, same as the other side, they're pretty close together. And then this is going to curve up to a point up this way. Going up to about here. And then we'll bring the bottom of the eyebrow up. So, and maybe then a bit of a brow line just coming across about here. So he's got some wrinkles and stuff and frowns in around his nose here. There's curved lines in there. Coming out from his eye too. It's coming across like that. So his nose, pretty simple. It's just two dots, it looks like. Just a dot there, dot there. And you might add maybe some hatching lines just above. Just there. So our nose is just in the middle between his eyes and his chin. So chin would be, so if you measure from here, from the top of his eye to his nose, and then you go the same distance, that's where his chin will be. Just if you're trying to figure out proportions and stuff. Then his mouth is just underneath his nose, so we're just going to go across like so. He's got a big wide grin, so each end is going to curve up like so. So we're just underneath his eyes here. Then you can add a bit of a smile line just on the ends of those. And then his bottom lip, so comes down this way. And then this one curves across, like so. And then we're going to go up into the corner again, up into there. And we can see his teeth inside, so we're just going to do a dark kind of shadow here. Same over here, just a little bit of darkness just in the sides of his mouth. And then we got to add some teeth coming across. So we've got big, sharp, pointy teeth, but we can only see like 3 maybe on each side. One there maybe a line coming up here, and then down, back up here. Maybe a gum line, 2, just 1 or 2 maybe there. So his chin, so we're going to bring this around here. Then this comes up to his jaw, so we're going to go up to his jaw, just here. Same on this side, like so. And then this is going to come up to his hair on both sides. So we're going to change direction. If we kept going, we'd go off that way, but we want to go up towards his head, so we got to turn. We got to go up this way. Just across from his eyebrow there. Same on the other side. Like so. Then, so his hair, so he has 2 pieces of hair that stick down. Just one coming across his ear, just down to here. And then another one on this side. Like so. And then we're going to do his hairline and then some of his hair, but we can see his fist. So he's got his fist here just covering the top of his head. So first we will we'll do a line just for his thumb. So just here on the side of his head, right? So we got just a square sort of line for his thumb just in here, right? And his fist comes out there. Then from his thumb line just here, we're going to add spiking hairlines coming across. It's coming the whole way across the top of his forehead. Like so. And then in here we can add some of those cracked or hardened skin parts. So we have some brow frown lines just here. Another one, say here. And then some of these lines that are coming out from his head. So we're going to go down like so. Changing direction every now and then. Down into his eyebrow. And then we've some more coming this way. So they're like cracks or sort of kind of lightning lines. Like so. Maybe one or two up here. Right, so we'll do his arms. We'll do this arm first, and then we can focus on the hair because it's behind his hand. So his knuckles are kind of closed like this, protecting his face on this side. So we did his thumb here, and we're lucky because they're kind of real square, sort of, so they're kind of easy. So the thumb comes across this way, down, back into there. And then we have a knuckle line just here. Then his fingers, so we're going to go up like steps on a stairs. So we're going to go up that way, cross for a step, up again, step, this way, cross for another step. So we're going up and across. Up this way, and then this one comes out to the knuckle on the back of his hand just there, so that's long. And then this then comes all the way down to his wrist, changes direction down that way, and the inside of his hand then from his thumb comes down this way and then comes into his wrist here. And then his wrist is going to come down this way, and then this will come down to his arm, but we'll finish his fingers first. So we have a line there for a finger, and then this comes up and under. Next line for a finger, comes across that one. They're like letter L's, see that? All beside each other. And then this one comes up to here. Next finger, we can see more of it because it's the last one, it's his little finger, so it's going to curve around into here, like so. And then we have some skin lines for his folds of his skin, and maybe a shadow in here. And then there's like knuckle lines just here. Just along his knuckles. And maybe just on the front of his fingers as well. And then he's some skin lines just in here, and some of those hardened skin lines on his hands. So his arms are very hard because he's protecting himself. So there are all these angled lines inside his hand there. One right on the edge here comes in and then follows down that shape. And then one on the corner just there like that. And then one on his wrist comes down like so. And then there might be some hatching lines just coming along the arm here. Like so. Now we can do his hair because it's behind this hand. So we'll start over here and then we'll go around. So we have spiking sort of hairy lines. So one coming in this way. One coming out from that. And then this comes up to about here. So they're kind of got double spikes on the ends. And then there might be some hairlines growing inside them as well. Then there's a spike right here coming up from his fringe. Just there. Coming down. Maybe adding an extra spike on the sides like that. And there might be some hairlines growing up the middle like so as well. Now, so then we have some sticking off the side here, so we want just like here, like so. Next one comes up here. Back in, then a small one. Back that way. Spiking up. Spike back down. Up again. So we're going all the way around his head. So some of them have like 2 or 3 spikes on the ends of them. Like so. Next one's real big up the middle. Comes back down the other side. It's about there. And then we have another one going up this way. Bring it down, adding an extra spike or 2. Going down to his knuckle. And then we've one just behind his hand, just sticking out here. And then this one that we started but didn't finish, so spiking, going up behind his hand there. And another one going in off that way. And then we can see his ears just in here. So ear lines just in there. Curving just around like so. And some lines for bones and ligaments. Just curving lines. Lots of different ways of drawing that. And then we can add some hairlines just to his hair. So just adding texture lines now, following each spike. One up the middle here, maybe another one beside it. A couple coming down here. Coming out from his head. Okay, so right, this arm, we'll bring it down here. So we're gonna add some bumps and stuff for hardened skin every now and then. So we're gonna go down to his elbow, around and back up. So bringing it down all the way, and then you're gonna add like a knock or a notch in, going down like this. So like steps again. And we're going to go down to his elbow. Like so. Down underneath his chin now. And then into here, add another square, sort of pointy, sharp elbow. This one comes up to here. And then we're going to start bringing it around to his wrist now again. But you can add some hardened points every now and then. Like so. And all over his arm then we have those lines that represent that hardened skin. So we have one here. Some on his elbow here. So one coming in just at this point, and then coming down here, maybe another one there, coming down here, change in direction, change in angle. So coming down and then suddenly change in direction. So here, and change direction again. And maybe one here. Just kind of trying to make it look like he's turning to stone. Right, so then in here we can just see his shoulder, just going in underneath his hair here, coming in the other side, and then we can see some hair spikes just coming from his ear, just here. And these go underneath his next hand, which is grabbing his bicep. So we're going to just spike these back into here. Spike them back into his face. And maybe the odd hairline on them as well. And we have hairlines and spikes over here as well. Like so. Right, his other arm, as I said, is grabbing his bicep, but it comes out from his shoulder to his elbow and then up to his wrist and hand. So we can do his shoulder line just here, curving out and around, like so. And then we'll add a bump or two just for a sleeve of his clothes. Now, so this comes out to his elbow, real square sort of elbow here, like so. And then we're going to go across underneath his chin and then down for the bottom part of the arm here. So we're going to go up this way. And then we're going to go down, and then we're going to add some like bumps and stuff coming across. So, there, here. And then his hand, so his knuckles kind of start here. So we're going to have a line for the back of his hand and then his palm in there. And then the other side of his arm comes underneath. Kind of spikes back. Adding various square type sections coming along here like this. So making it look real pointy and angled and stuff. And then this is going to come up to his wrist. Just up here. And then with the bottom of his hand up to there. So the inside of his hand is just going to come up here, like so. And then we're going to hit his little finger. So there's going to be a bump here, and it's going to wrap around his bicep into here. And then on the other side, we have the knuckle for his index finger, just across from that. And then this comes up to his finger, across to here, and then down to the next finger. Next finger then comes down from there. And it's diagonal down here. And we just add two more lines pretty much like that. So we're going to go cross down to a knuckle there, crossing down to a knuckle, and then there's another like big knuckle line there, and some lines for his hard skin then. So knuckles, lines on that, maybe knuckle lines here, some wrinkle lines for skin, and then sort of hard skin lines. So on his we'll go back to the elbow, and then we'll do the rest of these lines that are on this arm. So we'll go back over to his elbow, and then we'll go across like that. Maybe another line for his arm there. Some more lines coming in this direction. Another one there. You can build this up any way you'd like. You're just looking to kind of make it stony, sort of. Maybe another one here, and then coming down this way. And then we come up, point. Another one down the way. Here. So we're going horizontal across that arm. And then we can just see the side of his body coming down here from his arm. And just some details then on his clothing. So we have a sort of a ripped collar of his shirt just in here. And then we can see some muscle lines for his neck, just there. His collarbones, just in here. Like so. And then the UA colors that are on, so that red and white and blue. So we have a white section just here, 2 curved lines coming down towards his arm. There's a white section in here, just comes up underneath his hair. This continues down underneath his arm, comes across to here, and then we have the center line for his uniform coming down like that. We have a red and white section on his sleeve just here, but this is bending because his clothes are all crinkly, and his sleeve curves around his arm there. And then we do the red line inside. So that's white, that's red, this is blue. And then there's some fold lines coming around his arm there, just like that. And there's like a white square. So that's the U, and then this is the A down here. So we're gonna go across. It can bend and wave because it's clothing, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So we're gonna go down there, and then there's a box inside for the top of the A. And I think that's it. I might just make his chin a bit pointier here. Yeah, that's it. Kirishima from My Hero Academia. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.